What's going on YouTube, it's AyoRichie and I'm back with another video, and we're going to talk about Leo's forward 3+4. I feel like this move is a very underrated tool and a lot of people have been talking about it and how they aren't sure exactly how to use it and whether it's very effective and things of this nature. So I'm going to talk about the move. So Leo's forward 3+4, this move hits from like range 2.5. Let's see, range, yeah, let's say range 2.5 to be safe. So this is a long range counter hit launching high. So as you can see, you get a full combo. It does a tornado instantly, so you get a full combo after this. And why this move is so like game changing for Leo, what I've realized is that, like, so let's think about Tekken 7 for instance. When you would use keep out with Leo, a lot of the times you'd go for things like a down forward 2, because like you're trying to catch their timing when they want to dash in order to get a launch. Obviously you have down forward 4 for smaller reward and things like that, also up forward 3 for smaller reward. But like obviously this move being a counter hit move with such range, you now have a move you can kind of just throw out that does so much for you. Counter hit screw, chip damage, 0 on block, +8 on hit. So when you look at this move and you use it for the purpose that it has, you know, keep out, because that's what I'm realizing that, you know, you can really make the most of it with if you're using it as keep out. So I wanted to talk about like kind of how to force your opponent to kind of rush you down. And if you use Kempo after a lot of situations, like let's say you're just poking, like you're doing, for instance, 1-2 and then you'll do Kempo, things like this. The way that your opponent's going to start retaliating is like with rush down, like they're going to try to chase you down with slower moves, right? So yeah, things like running 2, like imagine you're playing against Dragonov, these characters, Alyssa. I don't know why I can't get it on this pad, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, running 2, you get the point. Yeah, so what will happen is, instead of me doing Kempo, like they've seen that I do Kempo and get away with Leo. So because they've seen this, they're going to now want to chase me down on a read, you know, if they think I'm going to do that. So then now, what changes, and what was common before, is that people would do a 1-2, they would backdash, down forward 2 keep out. Things like this, to keep them away, obviously. Down forward 4 as well, exactly as I mentioned. Now, if I do 1-2, backdash, forward 3+4, let me just find a good timing. Okay, so if I do a slower running, or like, yeah, okay, cool. So this is more of a realistic timing. But if they rush me down immediately, it doesn't really make sense to, because, you know, 1-2 has follow-ups, right? 1-2-1, 1-2-4, things like this. This is just one example anyway. Like you can do it after many things. Like you can do QCF 2-1, do this, and then, well, sorry, no, QCF 2-1, backdash, forward 3+4. This type of thing, basically. You're trying to get in your opponent's head and force them to kind of come at you. So that's where forward 3+4 comes into play. Obviously in game it's easier to showcase more scenarios. Obviously I played around with it quite a bit, but yeah, the point is, like, this move will always give you a reward as long as you get your opponent to at least block it, because you're getting chip damage. So this move, very underrated, definitely very underrated. It's not a move that people can react to. It's very fast. A move I used to use a lot in Tekken 7 was forward 3, which is also a counter hit launcher, but it's 3 frames slower than forward 3+4. So forward 3+4 is doing a great job for Leo in this game, simply because it fits the mechanics. Chip damage, counter hit screw, big damage. You can like the combo you can do afterwards is crazy. That's just an idea of a combo that you can go for. Yeah, I was showed that Bok 2 follow up by Madara, who's also playing Leo in Tekken 8. He's also brought out some pretty sick guides and stuff, so shouts to Madara. Yeah, basically I think this is the type of approach you should have for forward 3+4. Definitely use Kempo to kind of bait your opponent in. This is super effective. There was literally a few games that I played recently where I was kind of just like near enough spamming Kempo just to kind of see how my opponent deals with it. And a lot of it leads to the opponent running in and trying to get things started. So obviously if you have a range 2.5 keep out move like this, they're not going to want to, you know, approach. You know, imagine Brian's 3+4. The only difference is, you know, Brian's 3+4 is a mid. But you're trying to catch their timing on when they press. So when you do throw it out, you're throwing it out with the intention to get counter hit. So yeah, this move might be the most underrated move that Leo has. I'm definitely finding more use for it. So yeah, definitely a move that should be used just as a keep out tool. And yeah, try and use it when you get that feeling that your opponent's going to come in, just so you don't end up, you know, getting bodied for whiffing, because if you whiff, it's not the best on whiff. But other than that, that's been the video. Forward 3+4 is a pretty decent tool. I'm not going to say it's broken or anything like that. It's just a very strong tool to have as keep out, and you should definitely add it to your gameplay and kind of just see how it works for you. Obviously the situation on block is 0, so it resets neutral, so you can, you know, Kempo, sidestep, you can do anything. Neutral, you know, the game is the game, 0-0. Anyways, I'm waffling. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.